Hey there, and also welcome as well. The journey of the city of Cebu, Philippines. Cebu, as pointed out, remains in the Philippines. Now, when you state the Philippines, it's either Manila or Boracay. Those are the first places to come to your mind. But we ensure you that Cebu is just as good as both those areas. Better yet, there's no need to pass through various other cities in the Philippines just to reach Cebu. As one of the major ports of the country, Cebu is even directly available from various other nations such as Singapore and also Hong Kong, China. Because Cebu is highly urbanized, tourists have no requirement to bother with where to purchase toiletries, and also other needs due to the fact that there are department stores and 24-hour corner store purposefully located all over the city. But sufficient regarding that, as well as let's obtain straight to the excellent things. The Olango Wildlife Sanctuary need to always figure plainly in a traveler's itinerary to Cebu, Philippines. In this haven, travelers would able to behold various types of migrating birds coming from areas as for China and Siberia. Based on research studies constructed from this natural phenomenon, these birds select Olango as a wintering ground as well as a method to raise their fat gets before they return to flight. Cebu's Fort San Pedro is the oldest tri-bastion fort in the Philippines. Integrated in 1565, its 8-foot thick walls and also 30-foot tall tower attested to a number of battles, not the least would certainly be World War II, in which it acted as barracks for American soldiers. Casa Gorordo Museum is additionally one of the well-liked locations of vacationers once they show up in Cebu. Taking an excursion of this well-kept gallery is like stepping into another time, and also era, thanks to the beautiful antique furniture on display screen as well as the preservation of household functions from the old days such as the stunning courtyard. As well as speaking of Gorordo, make certain that you visit 415 Gorordo Avenue in Lahug, Cebu City, since that is the address of the Solapiano Museum. If your travel plans for this year consists of Cebu, below are some reasons where particular that you will not regret your choice on picking Cebu as your travel destination. What makes Cebu popular? Even if we weren't to discuss any of the well-known tourist places of Cebu, Philippines, there are still various other points that make Cebu so popular with the travelers. Initially, there's the food. You absolutely have to go to Guadalupe due to the fact that their mangoes, offered dried out or not, can never fail to make preference buds water if you love those ripe yellow mangoes. And afterwards there's chicharon or pork peel. If you've never tasted chicharon yet, a great place to begin would be at Cebu. Other food to check out in Cebu would be puso, the hanging rice, danggit, a dried fish usually eaten for breakfast, and budbud, one more kind of rice. And after that there are the mementos or other devices that you might only purchase in Cebu, Philippines. If you come from a nation experiencing all four periods, individuals back residents would most likely appreciate if you provide the beautifully hand-woven blankets made from argao. Cebu is additionally the leaping indicate other exciting destinations like Dumaguete, Bohol, and also Sumulin. Currently, finally, There's simply so much to inform, and also shedding the lines would be one hell of a exaggeration if you are to make a worldwide telephone call to the Philippines. This is because the Philippines is one of the most active places in the globe right now. Placing an international phone call could be an extremely wallet-pinching venture. But this need to not constantly hold true. There are numerous means to make a long-distance call, especially if the destination of your phone call is the Pearl of the Orient, the Philippines. Is a rundown of pointers on how to make that international contact us to the Philippines without paying out a lot of your hard-earned bucks. 1. When getting call cards, be mindful. Several prepaid phone cards have hidden costs. There could be a connection charge that could be virtually identical to obtaining ripped off specifically when the card purchaser makes a call, and also either the call is routed to a voicemail box or to an answering machine. Link charge reduction is immediately done also when the customer did not say anything yet. Various other phone card hidden charges consist of service fee, maintenance charge, accessibility number, and also lengthy speaking cost. The expiry day ought to likewise be inspected. 2. Know what sort of phone will get your phone call. It will not be advisable to make a phone call to any mobile phone. This is due to the fact that the majority of overseas service providers execute the calling event pays system. You pick to pay considerably more when you choose to be assisted by a telephone operator when positioning an international call. Whenever feasible, decide to utilize a dial-around service or dial straight. 4. Join to a prepaid long-distance strategy. Different service providers use this kind of service to those who often put long-distance telephone calls. Select those with versatile programs. These strategies work like phone cards yet do not have charges and fees associated with prepaid phone cards. They normally have extremely low residential and worldwide rates 24/7, as well as call top quality is usually excellent. Another thing about these prepaid strategies is the comfort of having the ability to use them when placing telephone calls from any type of telephones, be it cellular phone or public phones. Are the significant cities in the Philippines with their respective city location codes. Angeles, Luzon 455. Bacolod 34. Baguio 74. Cebu 32. Clarkfield, Pampanga 45. Dagupan, Pangasinan 75. Davao 82. Iloilo 33. Laguna Province 49562. Lucena, Luzon 42. Makati, Luzon 2. Manila 2. Ozamas City 88. San Fernando, Pampanga 45. San Fernando, La Union 72. San Pablo 49. Additionally, don't forget to greet your Filipino good friend using his/her indigenous language. Kumusta, articulated as Kumusta, undoubtedly will never fall short to make them smile. Okay, that will conclude our journey into the journey of the city of Cebu, Philippines. For more videos like this one, please make sure you press the subscribe button and the notification bell to see the latest content. Thanks for watching.